It's just really simple, man. There's something to be said about the fact that when you have the best player in the world, you have the best duo in the world, there is a level of confidence that you can exist in at all times and in any situation. The Denver Nuggets in the first half and the second quarter with 3 minutes and 3 seconds left were down 47-61, and they proceeded to absolutely blitz the Golden State Warriors the rest of the game, outscoring them 72-42. Nikola Jokic puts up one of the most unique stat lines in NBA history, and then Jamal Murray, for yet another occasion, outguns Steph Curry. This is a huge deal. This is a huge development. Let's tap into it. Swipe again. Y'all know what time it is. Let's get it. Let's go. Y'all, the Denver Nuggets beat the Golden State Warriors 119-103, and Nikola Jokic, Jamal Murray, Aaron Gordon, Michael Porter Jr., and KCP, the starters, continue to show there's levels to this, that when we need to get into an action to close out a half, to close out a game, there's nobody better. That's simple. It's that simple. Y'all, Nikola Jokic tonight, man, I'm telling you, we continue to have conversations about Joker. And if you listen to the conversation around the league about the MVP, about Joker, people continue to say, why is he leading the MVP race? Look, he doesn't have spectacular numbers like Luka and Giannis and so. Well, I'm trying to tell y'all, the box score numbers are one thing. But if you watch this man play, there's not a single player that impacts winning in a more unique way than Nikola Jokic does. And he is a dominant force across the board. Nikola Jokic tonight, 37 minutes played, 32 points, 16 rebounds, 16 assists, 4 steals, 1 block, and Nikola Jokic was a plus 20 in the minutes that he played today. 32, 16, 16, 4 steals, 1 block, and a plus 20. Nikola Jokic was 2 of 6 from 3. He was throwing them up, and he was making them. He was 11 of 18 from 2 for 61%. He was only 4 of 4 from the free throw line, despite playing on the inside. And he had a 62.1% true shooting, man. Jokic is insane. He's insane. The passing was phenomenal tonight. The playmaking was phenomenal tonight. Jokic's career high in assists is 18. He had 16 today. In the game, again, the Nuggets were down. In the first quarter, y'all, the Denver Nuggets were down by 6. They were down 30-36. And the Warriors were making everything. Klay Thompson, shout out to Klay. Klay had 23 points in the first half. Was going nuts. In the first quarter, Klay had 16 points on 4 of 6 from the three-point line. And it just looked like it was going to be one of those Klay days where he had 13 dribbles and scored 60 points. He was spectacular, man. I want to give the Golden State Warriors credit. Klay Thompson and Draymond Green set the tone for the Warriors, which is why the Nuggets were struggling so much. It was the passing. It was the off-ball movement. It was all the way around. They were taking care of business. But, man, like, over the course of the game, and I told people this, I told them that for the Denver Nuggets, man, they're going to go on a run at some point in time in this game. But the real question is, will they be able to do it early enough in the second quarter or in the third quarter to where they can mitigate some of the runs that the Golden State Warriors would inevitably have in that second quarter? And it happened super soon. Yo, like, I'm telling you, man, the Nuggets, when they get into this mode mentally and they just decide that it's just time, we're going to lock in defensively, we're going to lock in offensively, we're going to take care of our business, we're going to rebound, we're going to steal, we're going to play high-level pick-and-roll defense, we're going to contain you on your drive, and we're just not going to let you get easy shots off. Once the Nuggets decided with 3 minutes left in the second quarter that they were going to take over the game, it was over. But the thing is, they've done this to everybody, and this is why the Nuggets are so freaking good. It's because it doesn't matter who they're playing. The way they play is never dictated by the competition. It doesn't matter if it's the Celtics in Boston, the Golden State Warriors playing versus Golden State. It doesn't matter if it's the playoff versus Mini versus the Suns. It doesn't matter to them. For them, they believe if Jamal Murray, Nikola Jokic, Aaron Gordon, Michael Porter, KCP, or Christian or Peyton are on the court, they have actions they can get to at will. And they absolutely put them on display tonight, man. It was an incredible game, man. 32, 16, and 16, 4 steals and a block. It's insanity. Per StatMuse, Nikola Jokic is the first player in NBA history to reach those numbers in a game. No player had ever had 32, 16, 16 with 4 steals ever in any game. It's levels to this, man. Joker, I've said this before. I think the NBA has reconciled with the fact that there's not a better player that's more impactful. And I think the MVP, man, like I'm telling you, because, and I told y'all this multiple times, you can find me on Mile High Sports, Locked On Nuggets, with Bleacher Report, soon to be announced tomorrow. We got a new platform we're joining, a lot of stuff. The Nuggets will have to win games, and these games are going to be really high-level games that they want to win to stay afloat at the top of the conference. So the thing is like, they have to play well. He has to play well for them to win. So this is just what it is, man. Like, Jokic is inevitable. When he gets into this mode, the shot making is there. The decision making is there. Jokic got a steal today, y'all. Draymond tried to throw it over the top, right above the top of the key to Steph. Jokic steals the ball. He gets off in transition. Draymond is playing in between him and Zeke Naji, who had a great game today. And Jokic fakes the pass, fakes the floater. Draymond comes up. He then uses the floater motion to throw an oop to Zeke Naji. What? The dude is insane, man. Like, he's one of the best players of all time. It's just that simple. And I said today, I'm surprised how much better he is than Steph Curry at this point. Steph Curry, y'all, has not played well versus the Nuggets for a couple years now, man. He had 20 points, 4 assists tonight. He was 6 of 19 from the field, 1 of 10 from 3, and he was a minus 22 in the game. Andrew Wiggins, a minus 14. Podziemski was a minus 13. Draymond Green, minus 23. Jonathan Kuminga, minus 20. Again, they were 11-5 in their last 16 games leading up to this game, and they're playing in Golden State after beating the Suns, after beating the Lakers. And they get mud stomped. Nikola Jokic is a plus 20. He's Thanos, but then you got Batman, not Robin. Batman and Jamal Murray, because Jamal Murray doesn't take a secondary seat to anybody. With Jokic, even, it's a partnership, it's a pairing. Jokic is great in his own way, but Jamal Murray never diminishes who he is. Tonight, Jamal Murray had 27 points in 36 minutes, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists, but his passing was really good outside of that. He was 9 of 16 from the field. He was 3 of 5 from 3, 6 of 6 from the free throw line, had a block. He was a plus 18 in his minutes, and Jamal Murray had to play a stagger unit, 2 different stagger units. It was Jamal, it was Reggie, Michael, Aaron Gordon, and Zeke Naji in the fourth quarter when Jokic was out. And then on top of that, it was Jamal, Michael Porter, Christian Brown, Peyton Watson, and Zeke Naji in the second quarter. And he held those units together and was able to make them passable. Jamal Murray, man, his decision-making, his shot-making, he doesn't get the respect because he doesn't have the all-star and all-NBA accolades. That's why. He doesn't get the respect because according to the media and his peers, he doesn't have like all-star numbers. But like Doris Burke, I believe, said on the broadcast, actually it wasn't Doris Burke, it was Stephanie White, who's amazing in her own right. Mark Jones and Stephanie White were incredible today. Stephanie White said he's the only player in the NBA to average 20 points and 6 assists on 40% from the three. There's 3 players that are doing that, 20 points, 6 assists on 40% from 3, and they all made the All-Star game except for Jamal Murray. So, dude, he's unbelievable, man. Like, Jamal Murray's shot making is key, and he kept they target Steph Curry every action. Jamal Murray is always licking his chops, looking for Steph, looking for Podziemski, and it works. He was incredible tonight. He's Batman. He's not Robin. He's Batman. He is great in his own right. Thanos and Batman, that's who they are, bro. Incredible for them. Aaron Gordon tonight had 17 points, 6 rebounds, and 2 assists. He was 7 of 10 from the field, but he was 7 of 7 from 2 today. 7 of 7 from 2, had a block and 3 steals, and he was a game-high plus 21 in his minutes. And Aaron Gordon played 33 minutes today. He is legitimately an amazing high-level role player for this team. He does everything well. except for shoot the three ball. Aaron Gordon was 3 of 5 from the free throw line tonight. You know, you like to see that be 4 or 5, but the thing is with AG, he passes well, he rebounds well, he scores on the interior, he guards well. From guards to forwards to center, he doesn't. He finishes play. He's a great play initiator. He's a great finisher at the rim. You really just can't ask for a more perfect player. AG is amazing. Michael Porter tonight didn't shoot well, but Michael Porter, 32 minutes played, 9 points, 7 rebounds, 1 assist. He was 3 of 11 from the field, but he was a +8 in this minutes with a steal. Michael Porter Jr. didn't shoot well. This is after playing extremely well the last 2 games. And y'all got to remember, just to be clear, Michael Porter Jr. had been really good versus the Warriors leading up to this game, especially in Denver. Didn't have a great shooting game today, but like I said, that second quarter to the fourth quarter, his defense was really good and his rebounding was good. He was ending possession. So Aaron Gordon had more of a scoring punch than him today. So that's the thing about them. They're interchangeable because they are both so good at what they do that they're able to fluctuate night to night. So I love what he did today. KCP's defense, man. Again, I don't know if there's a better Steph Curry guard in the NBA. KCP, 35 minutes played, had 13 points, 2 rebounds, 3 assists. He was 2 of 4 from 3, including in transition, hitting 3-pointers. He was 5 of 9 from the field, 1 of 1 from the free throw line, had another steal tonight, and he was a +19 in his minutes. He's one of the best defenders in the NBA. I think he should get first or second team All-NBA votes for defense this year. He's been incredible. He's been the best on-ball defender for the Nuggets all year, and he continues to show that there aren't many players that are more valuable. Aren't many players that are more valuable. Hey, shout out to all of y'all, man. Shout out to my dude in Paris. Shout out to my people in Serbia. Shout out to my other dog in Serbia. Shout out all across the world, all y'all that are tapped in and locked into the show. I don't take it lightly that y'all do this around the world and that you are here every day. Y'all follow me on Players Choice, Locked On, Mile High Sport, and Bleacher Report. Everywhere I go, y'all go. So I can't thank y'all enough, man. Y'all are truly, truly special people. Truly, truly special people. Shout out again, Serbia, South Dakota, everybody, wherever you are, man. Y'all literally follow me wherever I go, man. Y'all mean the world to me, for real. Christian Brown off the bench tonight, 20 minutes, 7 points, 3 rebounds. He was a -1. His defense was spectacular. Peyton Watson, 3 points, 1 of 3 from 3. He was a -11, but his defense was also really good. He didn't shoot the ball well today, but it happens. A younger player, but he forced turnovers. He came in the game immediately in the first quarter and forced a turnover on Steph Curry. His defense was great. His defense was great. I'm telling you, man. But, y'all, I got to give another shout-out, man. Zeke Naji. Zeke Naji. Shout out Dejan, FBI informant. Shout out to you too, David, Washington State. Zeke Naji. 12 minutes played, 6 points, 3 rebounds, 1 assist. He was 4 of 4 from the free throw line. The dude had a transition block off a live ball turnover on Jonathan Kuminga. The dude was running in space with Jokic and finishing dunks. He was getting rebounds on the offensive glass and then putting them back up and getting fouled on the way back up. Zeke Naji is playing basketball. If Zeke Naji continues to play this way, I told y'all, the last few weeks, Zeke has played really well. This is all, if you ever listen to this, this is literally what the Nuggets need from you. This is what makes you valuable. You are an elite athlete. You're extremely talented. You work super hard. You play super hard. And you are smart. Bro, like when Zeke Naji is locked in and he plays this way, he's a great switch defender. He's a great help side rim protector. He's really good in POA because he has such good, tangible skills defensively that he's able to recover and block shots very easily. Great player, man. A great player. Shout out to my boy, Terrence from Ottawa, Canada. Absolutely, David. Zeke Naji coming onto his own in the right time. Yo, Zeke, I'm telling you right now, you keep this up, you play in the playoffs. Because I'm going to tell you this right now. Reggie Jackson today, 3 points, 1 turnover. He was a -2. The only player, and I mean this, y'all, and this is for me is a big deal why I would call him for DeLon Wright, Dennis Smith Jr., or Chris Dunn. Every player in the Nuggets rotation is a physical player who takes it to you. Every single player that plays for the Nuggets plays hard, that plays defense. They lock in, including Michael, including Jamal. Jamal had a block on ball today. You can't just target them, because even if you target Jamal, he's 6'4". Like, he's not small. Like, he's a big dude. But the issue is with Reggie, and I love Reggie, the Colorado kid. I love his story. But, bro, Reggie is just not the kind of player that fits the Nuggets rotation on a natural standpoint. And even though he's been really good in spots, today he was bad. He was bad last game. The thing with Reggie, you got to be a good shot maker. You made a 3 today. Reggie has to be a good playmaker, absolutely. But Reggie, more than anything, you cannot be a liability defensively. You cannot get taken advantage of. And today, on back-to-back possessions, he had a foul. And he just doesn't have the physicality and the strength. And for me, that's the biggest thing. Because what Jamal needs next to him is somebody who can dribble the ball, but he really needs somebody who's a consistent defender. And I've said this before multiple times, like, Julian Strawther is a bigger body. Like, I would much rather, if I have to, get into a dogfight, put a 6'6" wing out there that I know is going to be a strong player and play really, really hard. Shout out to you, Michael, from Australia as well. I just think Reggie, like, again, he's an NBA player. He's talented. No disrespect at all. But Reggie, bro, you got to play better defense. And you have to buy. Everybody else is a brand of basketball that's tough and it's physical. And Reggie is he's literally the outlier. He's the only one that doesn't fit that, which would, for me, is why the Calvin Booth, Reggie thing and the not picking up another guard, it didn't make sense to me. Because that's not how the Nuggets play. Everybody D's up for the Nuggets. Everybody. Now, Reggie's not going to play a lot of minutes in the playoff. But for me, that's the thing. It's like Peyton takes over the minute. Reggie falls to what Christian was last year. If he plays a good game, then he played. If he's not playing well, then he's not playing. But Peyton and Christian, man, we just gotta, like, they just know how to tighten up, man. But all in all, the Nuggets they shot 49% from the field, 34% from three. They held the Warriors to 43% from the field and 32% from three. The Nuggets were 22 and 26 from the free throw line for 85%. That's how you do it. The Nuggets held now the Warriors went to the line 29 times. They made 22 and 29 for 76%. That's a lot of free throws for both teams. The Nuggets only had 10 turnovers. They forced 17 turnovers for the Warriors. That's winning basketball. The Nuggets had 29 assists and 10 turnovers. That's almost a 3-to-1 assist to turnover ratio. That's what you can live with. But the Warriors had 17 turnovers and 27 assists. That's what you want to do. Make them turn the ball over, keep the assist numbers down. The Nuggets had 42 rebounds, 45 rebounds to the Warriors 42. The Nuggets had 12 offensive rebounds to the Warriors 11. And that changes. From the first quarter. The Warriors were offensive rebounding like crazy. The Nuggets had 5 blocks and 10 steals. The Warriors had 3 blocks and 5 steals. And the Nuggets had 20 personal fouls to the Warriors 18. The Nuggets got 1 technical on a Nikola Jokic 3-second rule. And now the Denver Nuggets have 1, 2, 3, 4 swept the Golden State Warriors on the season. I believe the Nuggets are now 7-0 in the last 2 seasons versus the Golden State Warriors. 7-0. It's just it's a different story, man. The Nuggets they're in a different place now than they were back in the day. Nikola Jokic, y'all, 32, 16, 16, and 4 steals, never before seen stat line. You had a great game from every single Denver Nuggets starter. Jamal Murray, 27 points. Every single day. Y'all know what time it is. We're on the way up. Lockdown Nuggets this week. Mile High Sports this week. New announcement dropping tomorrow. Signing another deal. Let's get it. Swipa gang, y'all know what time it is. We out.